But what shocked the world even more was what her grieving sister later revealed, a bombshell about the killers that turned this tragedy into a chilling tale of betrayal, jealousy, and rage. Before we dive deeper, pause for just a moment. Type RIP Romeca in the comments to honor her memory. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because every like, comment and subscription keeps stories like hers alive and ensures victims of senseless violence are never forgotten. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will leave you speechless.
Ain't done a bitch. Come on, girl. Act like you know I'm trying to motherfucker. They know I'm hitting on the dash. I'm gonna leave y'all motherfuckers. Get the fuck on. That you know that motherfucker keep fast enough. Ain't no need y'all getting on no E-way. It's too bad. I know I ain't.
Please, y'all. Please stop sharing them poses of my sister, please. Please stop sharing that post of my baby sister on that ground, please. Get y'all, please. For my mama and for me and my siblings' sake. Please, y'all. My sister is gone. Yes, she is. Please. Please, I see y'all calling everything. I can't. I'm doing this to let y'all know I am very broken. Me and my family is broken. Please, y'all, please. Give us some time to respond, to talk to y'all, to anything. Please, y'all. My baby sister is gone. Please. The person's pain now, but I just want y'all to understand. If y'all never understand in y'all life, I didn't know how I had to do. Anybody lost a sibling, y'all, I don't know. I didn't know this hurt like this. Please, y'all, stop sharing that video of my sister. Put up good pictures of her. Y'all gonna post her. Put up good pictures of her. Please don't post her on that ground dead, please, y'all. I swear to God, it's the worst day of my life. I ain't looking for no sympathy, but I'm asking y'all to please. Jealousy is a motherfucker. A nigga ain't shit. When a nigga think they can do you like that, you did wrong and you wanted to hurt somebody that you hurt. Nobody did anything to you. You hurt my sister and that girl. Please, I'm asking y'all, can y'all please just don't post that video of my baby sister and in that ground. She is gone. Yes, she's gone, y'all. She's gone. She's gone. My mama is having a heart attack of my life and my siblings. Please, y'all. Please. Her family is mourning. This is a real big loss, y'all. Please. I will respond to y'all later. I can't right now. I'm so broken and tore up. Please, y'all. I'm trying to hold everybody at once and hold myself. Our kids, everything. Please, y'all, give us time. Please. If I ever been strong in my life, y'all, I need every day. Pray for me, y'all. Please, just stop reporting, y'all. Report the page. Please, y'all. Please, just give us a little time. Oh, God, that's my baby. Everybody know that's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. My baby. That's my baby. The last thing I got from my baby was she love us. She love us. And that's all I got. I have a visual picture of my sister in my face, in my eyes. Nobody will understand it. I never can take out. Please, y'all. Please stop sharing that picture, please. And pray for me and my mama and my siblings and my family. We not doing well. I lost my sister today. I lost my sister. I would never see her again. I lost my sister. Y'all. I lost my sister. please send all the prayers to me and my family. Y'all, we need it. We need it so bad. We need it so bad. Please report the video, y'all. It's hard, and it's so hard for me and my family right now. Please. I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all for the support. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I see y'all calling. Y'all, it's so hard for me to answer right now. And I'm sorry. Y'all keep time. Oh, God. It's the worst day of my life.
She's the one who shot her. She's the one who shot her. She order, but she shot her.
Goes in the car.
On the page in the car, how you feel? So let's drop her. Get up. You're scared as hell, right? Scared as hell. You had it, baby. Scared as hell. Why did you have the fence? You were trying to stop her in the car. You're telling you hit the car, bro. What are you talking about? You had her in a headlock. And then you shot her, Cody. I was there. Oh, I just think never mind. Don't worry about it.
They can fucking go on the street.
She thought it was just another ordinary morning. A chance to drop her son off at school, maybe kiss him on the cheek and wish him a good day. But what began as a simple, everyday act of motherhood ended in cold-blooded murder. Have you ever imagined being ambushed in broad daylight in front of children, teachers, and parents? Have you ever wondered how jealousy and rage could twist someone's heart so deeply that it leads to pulling a trigger without mercy? This is the story of Romeca Meeks, a 31-year-old mother of one. She was ambushed and fatally shot while dropping her son off at school. In the hours following Romeca's tragic death, her family was shattered. But one person, her sister, refused to stay silent. In a tearful Facebook video, she poured out her pain. Her voice trembled, her words broke hearts across social media. But hidden within her lament was more than just grief. She revealed who she believed orchestrated the crime, exposing motives of jealousy, betrayal, and rage. It wasn't some random act of violence. It was targeted. It was personal. This bombshell shifted the entire narrative. Suddenly, people were not just mourning, they were demanding answers. Who could do this to a young mother in front of her child? Why? And what role did toxic relationships play in her death? We'll come back to her sister's full revelation, but to truly understand the weight of what was said, we need to go back and know the woman at the center of it all. Romeca wasn't just another name in a headline. She was a vibrant, loving, and determined woman. At just 31 years old, she was raising her son with the kind of dedication only a mother can understand. Friends described her as someone who smiled through struggles, who never wanted to burden others with her pain. She loved fashion, music, and most of all, family gatherings. Her son was her world. Imagine this, a young boy full of energy, excited to start his day at school. He trusted that his mum would be there to protect him, to keep him safe. But that morning, he would witness something no child should ever see. Romeca's life wasn't without challenges. Like many women, she navigated love, heartbreak, and complicated relationships. She had been involved with a man who later became the center of her tragedy, her ex-boyfriend. And while their relationship had ended, its shadows lingered. Because in his life, a new woman had entered, and with her came tension, jealousy, and growing hostility. The new girlfriend of Romeca's ex was not just another partner. According to family accounts, she saw Romeca not just as the ex, but as a rival. That rivalry turned toxic. Words were exchanged, Tempers flared. Old wounds between Romeca and her ex were never fully healed, and jealousy poured gasoline on the fire. On that tragic morning, the spark finally lit the match. Now here's the chilling part. This wasn't a crime of opportunity. Witnesses believe it was an ambush, an intentional plan to confront, to intimidate, and ultimately to destroy. And as we'll uncover, Romeca's sister later revealed that this was no accident. This was premeditated jealousy turned deadly. But before the world learned that, the events of that day unfolded in a way that still haunts the community. It was just after 7 a.m. The sun was rising, casting long shadows across the schoolyard. Parents bustled, children held onto backpacks, and teachers prepared for the day. The air was full of routine, normal, everyday life. Romeca pulled up with her son. She wasn't dressed for battle. She wasn't expecting danger. She was simply a mother. Then, in an instant, the ordinary turned into a nightmare. Witnesses reported a heated exchange, words flying, accusations, anger, and then, like the crack of thunder, a gunshot split the morning air, then another. Children screamed, parents ducked for cover, teachers rushed students inside, and in the middle of it all lay Romeca, struck down by bullets as her son cried out in confusion and terror. The shooter didn't vanish into the night. No, this was bold, brazen, in the open, and soon after, she was in police custody, facing the consequences of a decision that destroyed multiple lives in seconds. But here's where the story twists even further. Romeca's family was devastated, but her sister, unable to contain her pain, spoke out publicly, and what she revealed, the bombshell on the killers, left everyone asking, how deep did this go?
When a tragedy like this happens, families often retreat into silence, too broken to speak. But not Romeca's sister. Her grief was unbearable, but her anger was louder. In a Facebook Live video that quickly spread online, she addressed the public directly. With tears streaming down her face, she begged people to stop sharing the gruesome image of her sister's lifeless body. "Please, don't remember her this way," she cried. She was more than that picture. But she didn't stop there. Her words carried something heavier, a bombshell. She claimed that Romeca's death wasn't random, that it wasn't just a heated moment that spiraled out of control. She said it was planned, a result of jealousy and the toxic love triangle. Her message was clear. This wasn't a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This was a case of someone choosing violence out of envy, someone seeing Romeca as a threat instead of another human being, another mother, another sister. And that statement, that bold accusation, lit up the internet. Suddenly, the conversation shifted. This wasn't just a tragedy. This was a story of betrayal, jealousy, and rage. The shooter, identified as the new girlfriend of Romeca's ex, was no stranger to drama. According to people close to the situation, she had long viewed Romeca as a competition. The fact that Romeca shared a child with her ex made things worse.
And instead of finding peace or focusing on building her own relationship, she chose to obsess over Romeca. Every text, every phone call, every interaction between Romeca and her ex became fuel for her anger. But jealousy is a dangerous seed. It doesn't stay small. It grows, feeding on insecurity until it takes over. And for this woman, jealousy transformed into something darker. The belief that if Romeca was gone, the problem would be solved. That belief led her to do the unthinkable. Take a gun, confront a mother, and pull the trigger in broad daylight. Ask yourself, how does someone reach that point? How do you look at another human being, especially the mother of a child, and decide their life isn't worth continuing? If you believe no one deserves to die at the hands of jealousy, hit the like button right now. It only takes a second, but it spreads Romeca's story so more people hear about her and what really happened. What made this case even more powerful was how raw and public the grief became. Romeca's sister didn't issue a polished statement through a lawyer. She didn't wait for the news to cover it. She spoke directly to the world from her heart, live, unfiltered. Her words weren't just about anger. They were about pain, love, and frustration. She begged for respect. She begged for dignity, and she begged for justice.
She revealed how Romeca had struggled with her ex, how arguments and tensions had escalated, how she herself feared something like this could happen. And now, her worst nightmare had come true. She called out the killers directly. Her voice shook, but her message was sharp. You thought you won, but you didn't. You destroyed lives, you destroyed families, and justice will come for you. That defiance, that refusal to let Romeca be forgotten, struck a chord with thousands who watched the video. Comments poured in, strangers typing "R.I.P. Romeca" and sending prayers. Community members demanded justice. Her sister's grief became a rallying cry. The news spread quickly, not just in Chicago, but across the nation. A mother killed in front of her son at school. It was unthinkable. Parents in the community expressed fear. Teachers and staff struggled with the trauma of hearing gunshots so close to children. Neighbors came together to hold vigils, lighting candles, leaving flowers, and comforting Romeca's family. On social media, the hashtag Justice for Romeca began to trend locally, with people demanding answers, transparency, and accountability.
It wasn't just about one woman anymore. It became about the bigger issue of violence fueled by jealousy and toxic relationships. How many more lives would be lost before people began to see the warning signs? Lost in all the noise, all the headlines, all the outrage, was the quiet, heart-shattering reality. Romeca's son had lost his mother. Imagine being a child, walking into school with your mum one moment and watching her collapse to the ground the next. That image will never leave him. He will grow up with the trauma of knowing his mother's life was taken in front of him. And that is the cruelest part of this story. Romeca's life was cut short, but her son will carry the scars forever. This is why her sister's bombshell matters so much. It wasn't just an accusation, it was a plea, a demand for accountability. If jealousy and rage led to this, then the killers should face the full weight of justice. Please type R.I.P. Romeca in the comments right now. Let her family see that people care, that her life mattered, and that her story won't be forgotten. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, because together we can shine a light on stories that the world needs to hear.
For Romeca's family, there is no closure. Her sister's video made that clear. Every tear, every broken word was a reminder that justice, no matter how swift, will never bring Romeca back. Her son will grow up without his mother. Her parents will never see their daughter again. Holidays, birthdays, milestones, all of them now have an empty chair, a missing laugh, a wound that won't heal. And her sister's bombshell continues to echo. By calling out the killers, by exposing the jealousy and betrayal, she made sure the truth was known. She refused to let her sister's death be reduced to just another statistic. This story isn't just about one act of violence, it's about the warning signs that so many people ignore. How many times do we see toxic relationships spiral out of control? How many times do jealousy and insecurity go unchallenged until they explode into violence? The lesson here is clear. Protect your peace, protect your loved ones, and recognize when a situation is turning dangerous. If you ever feel trapped in a cycle of jealousy or conflict, walk away. No argument, no relationship, no rivalry is worth a life. Romeca's death is a painful reminder that unchecked emotions can destroy families, traumatize children, and rob communities of people who matter.
As we close this story, remember this:
Romeca Meeks wasn't just a victim. She was a mother, a sister, a daughter, and a friend. She had dreams, laughter, and love to give. Her life was stolen, but her memory doesn't have to fade. Type RIP Romeca in the comments right now. Let her family feel the love and support of thousands. Show them that her life mattered. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it, because every time you do, you make sure her story and the lessons it teaches reach more people. Her sister dropped a bombshell that day, exposing the killers and demanding justice. And now it's up to all of us to carry that torch forward. Romeca's name deserves to be remembered, not for the way her life ended, but for the love she gave while she lived. May she rest in peace, and may her story remind us all, jealousy kills, but love endures. Type RIP in the comments. Whoever subscribes, likes, and comments RIP, may all your wishes be fulfilled. Let's honor Romeca Meeks.